Nothing I do to you is permanent. I didn't put anything back in place. I didn't break anything up. Nothing about the structure of your body is different than it was an hour ago, and you're standing there, moving better than when you walked in. I'm Constantine, bodywork and massage therapist, deep tissue specialist. That gap between nothing changing and you feeling different is the most interesting thing in my job, and most of my industry explains it badly. Here's why the mechanical explanations win. When something hurts, it feels like a broken part. That's a completely reasonable thing to think. Your body hands you a location, right there, under that spot. And a location feels like a thing. So when somebody tells you it's out of place, or there's an adhesion or something stuck, that matches the sensation exactly. And I understand why therapists say it. It's concrete, it takes 30 seconds to explain, and people leave happier when they've been given a mechanism. But watch what actually happens. Somebody comes in with a shoulder they've had for 8 months. I work on it for an hour. They leave with more range and less pain. 2 weeks later, some of it is back. If I had corrected a structure, it would not come back in 2 weeks. Structures don't uncorrect themselves on a Tuesday, and it runs the other way too. Plenty of people have exactly the findings a scan would call degeneration, and no pain at all. Backs full of things that read badly on a report in people who feel completely fine. So here is the version I think is honest. Pain isn't a readout of tissue damage. It's your nervous system's decision about how much protection an area needs. It uses damage as one input, but it also uses how tired you are, how stressed, whether you're frightened of the movement, what somebody told you about your scan. So when nothing was fixed and you still feel better, something did change, just not the thing you assumed. An area that had been guarded for months got an hour of firm, predictable, unthreatening input. Nothing bad happened. You weren't asked to perform or to push through anything or to prove how much it hurt. Somebody paid careful attention to a part of you that you have been treating as a problem, and your system updated its estimate. That's not a consolation prize. That is the mechanism. Now, some people hear this as me saying it's in your head. It isn't, and that's the worst possible misreading. The pain is produced by a real system doing a real job. It just isn't a damage meter. A smoke alarm going off is not imaginary. It's also not the same thing as a fire. What this changes is what you do next. If you think you're broken, you protect it. You move less. You wait for the right person to finally put it back. And you go from practitioner to practitioner looking for them. If you understand it as a protection setting, the things that shift it are different. Moving in ways that don't frighten you. Sleeping. Getting less afraid of the sensation. And stopping the search for the one pair of hands that will fix you. So, I have to be honest about 2 things. I can't take credit for a permanent repair, because I didn't make one. And the second one is much better news than it sounds. If your pain isn't a broken part, it isn't a countdown either. It can change. It already did today. You felt it happen. Nothing was fixed. You still feel better. Those 2 things were never in conflict.